Winter is coming.
No, it is not. Summer is coming. Are you ready?
Wow, 750 degrees in Gila Bend right now.
Summertime. Beaches, camping, air conditioning. Raise your hand if you got air conditioning. I hate you. You know why? We don't have air conditioning. We live in Hawaii, where they don't install air conditioning, and the price for electricity is about 4 times the national average. We've been in our house for about 2 years now. We've gone through 2 summers, and it sucked, man. It is hot. So I decided to do a few things to try and combat the heat. First, I installed an attic fan. 2 attic fans, actually, which kind of brought down the heat a little bit, but still not a whole lot. Then we also installed radiant barrier, which seems to be working. However, there is not a whole lot of room to work with in our attic, so there was only so much we could put. And you know what else doesn't help? The fact that we live so close to the equator. Well, actually, we're closer to the Tropic of Cancer. And the type of roofing we have is metal roofing. And what does that do? Conduct heat.
It's science.
So here's how it works. The sun beats down on our roof, which basically cooks all of the air that's in our attic. The hot air has nowhere to go, so what does it do? It pushes down into the house, and it makes the house so much hotter than it is outside. So the attic fans helped out with pulling up some of the hot air and getting it out of the attic, so not as much pushes down into the house. And the radiant barrier helped out, but it's still not enough. So we gotta do more to try and keep this house cool. I looked into all house fans, but because the way our house is set up, I can't really do an all house fan because nothing is really centralized. But alas, I am a retired CB, and that means ingenuity. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put vent grills in rooms in the house that get the hottest, and I'm gonna connect those using ductwork to a duct fan. And then I'm gonna blow all that hot air out through the attic fan. So in theory, this should work the same way an all-house fan does. So let's get to it. So look at this, man. This is what I got to work with. I probably got like a 3-foot space at the tallest. And at the lowest, I'm working with about a foot. And I gotta get my big butt in there and crawl around with all my tools and all my materials and try to get this job done. But I'm gonna do it. You know why? Because I'm a dad.
Because that's what heroes do.
Now I'm gonna start off above the bathroom because those are the crappiest spots to start off with. And as you can see, I got like minimal space to work with. So first thing I'm gonna start off doing is cutting the holes for my register boxes. Now the grills that I bought are 12-inch by 6-inch. So I just need to cut a hole of those dimensions. Now once I got the hole cut, I'm just gonna get my register box, make sure it fits, and then I'll move on to the next hole. Now the fan that I got is a 6-inch inline duct fan pulling about 395 CFM. And basically the way I'm gonna set this thing up is I'm gonna attach a 2x4 to the rafters, and I'm gonna connect the fan to that so that it's blowing directly out through the attic fan. So in theory, not only is this fan gonna be pulling the hot air from the house down below the ceiling, but it should be sucking some of the hot air from the attic because it's gonna be kind of like a vortex, pulling the hot air from the attic directly out through the attic fan. All right, let me get my big butt in here so I can start connecting these ducts. Look at me, looking like John McCain from Die Hard. And for anybody who's saying that Die Hard is the best Christmas movie ever, no, you're way off. The best Christmas movie ever would be A Christmas Story. You wanna fight me? Come on, let's go. Anyway, so I got my fan connected to a T that's gonna go in 2 directions. One is gonna go to the ceiling vent that's right above the living room, and the other is gonna go to the bathroom. And I'm gonna connect these guys using duct tape, not the duct tape that you would think. Now, duct tape was created to put tape on ducts, not that type of ducts. But anyway, you can't use that type of duct tape. You have to use special duct tape, which I went to Home Depot and got. And I don't know the brand, but basically it's for duct work. So I'm gonna use it. Look at this, man. I can't seem to get it in the hole. Now you would think like, does this guy really have 5 kids? Ah, dad jokes.
It's real. Fake laugh.
Okay, so everything's connected. It's all airtight. Now we just need some power. Now, one of the things that sucks is there's only one outlet up here and it's plugged into the light socket. Now, I'm not gonna run an extension cord all the way down to my house. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna utilize that socket. And as far as cycling the fans off and on, I got this special little thing from Amazon. Man, Jeff Bezos getting a lot of my money today. So anyway, it's these little outlet things that you can cycle on and off with the use of a remote. So that's what I'm gonna do. Whenever we wanna turn it on, click the remote, it comes on. And it's a 3-set, so it has sets for 3 different outlets. So we got one outlet for one side of the house and another outlet for the other side of the house. So let's go test them out. Clap on. Clap off. Boom, money. All right, so my project is done. We have 5 vents throughout the house, and hopefully it's gonna cool my house down this summer. If not, then I'm gonna have to just come back and do something else. Anyway, hope you guys had fun watching this video. Maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. Maybe I did something wrong, maybe I didn't. I don't know, but it is gonna help me this summer. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys all have a great weekend, and I will see you all later. Mahalo.